Welcome to Retro Recast, where we recast all your favorites. I'm Ralphie D, along with JB. JB, what are we hitting them with this week?
Oh, this is the big one. We're hitting them with Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 from 2002, 2004, and 2007.
All right. Great movies, casted well. I don't know how we're going to do it.
Well, we're going to take a shot.
All right, let's take that shot.
All right, our opening volley here is for Peter Parker himself, the spectacular Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man.
I chose Anton Yelchin. He, if you remember, played Chekhov on the new Star Trek.
Ah, okay. There we go.
Unfortunately, he did die, but he was alive and kicking during the filming of all three of these movies.
Okay, well, that makes it good for you.
I think he's a perfect Ditko Spider-Man. He's thin. He's not a weakling, but he's thin. He's kind of shy, and I think he'd really do a good job as Peter Parker.
All right, not bad, not bad. I'm not going to go off on you just yet, but I did pick Jake Gyllenhaal. Now, yeah, think of Bubble Boy.
Yeah, I remember Bubble Boy.
Remember Bubble Boy. Remember, oh God, what else did he do back then? The Good Girl. He's had a string of movies where he had some questionable haircuts, but he had that thin build, brown hair, and brown eyes, which is not what Tobey Maguire had. He had blue eyes, so that kind of bumped me. Come on, man.
I like Jake Gyllenhaal, but I think Yelchin is a better choice.
I don't agree. R.I.P.
All right, next we have Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin.
Definitely a tough one for me.
This was a tough one for me, too, and I chose Timothy Hutton. I liked him in Leverage. I liked him in Nero Wolfe. He was very good. I think he'd make an excellent villain.
Oh.
He's got a dark side about him.
He
was in the dark side.
Oh, that's right, the dark side.
There you go. So
right.
he can play a villain.
All right, well, I had to go one up on you with Gary Sinise. Yeah, Gary Sinise. Look at his face. You see it in your... Oh, you can see it right there. He's got that smile, that creepy grin. Just put a suit on him. He can play a businessman, and then he can play an unhinged villain, like the Green Goblin. Believe it or not, I almost picked Jeff Goldblum. Almost, but then
I feel your pain.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have Mary Jane Watson. I chose the lovely Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh, she's got love in her name.
Yeah, I think she's a solid actress, and I think she could pull it off quite well.
Solid pick, but my MJ, Anne Hathaway.
Oh.
Yes, yeah, Princess Diaries. Don't act like you haven't seen it.
I've seen it. Okay. I've seen the sequel, too.
The aptly named Princess Diaries, too. Yeah. But red hair on Anne Hathaway works just like red hair on MJ. And that rhymes. All right, what do you got next?
Next, we have Harry Osborn, the future Green Goblin, son of Norman Osborn. I chose Ryan Phillippe. And Ryan Phillippe, the reason why I chose him was his portrayal of Waiter in Studio 54.
Yeah, he was good in that.
He seemed like he could pull off a rich, snobby kid.
Not bad. But you know who's better? Chris Pine. Young Chris Pine in the recently mentioned Princess Diaries 2, which was filmed around that time, or it came out around that time. Definitely my choice. He could play that kid easy.
All right, this was actually one of my toughest picks.
I know.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Already perfectly cast with J.K. Simmons.
Oh, he was perfectly cast. I thought better than the later movies that Sony made when they replaced Jameson. I thought the original was better.
Yeah, they didn't have Jameson in those. That's why they weren't good.
Was there?
No, there was no Jameson. But that's okay.
Well, I chose Tom Selleck.
How dare you?
He's tall, he's got the looks, he can be boisterous, he's funny.
Silver-haired. I've never seen him with a crew cut, though. But you know who I have seen with a crew cut?
Who is that?
Ron Perlman. Just notice that big square head on the big screen, square jaw. He's got that gruffness about him, you know what I mean? Ron Perlman, baby.
Ron Perlman, solid choice.
Yeah, I can see him browbeating Peter Parker.
I just don't think we've completely trumped each other yet, so I got to move on to my bigger picks.
All right, let's see.
All right, for Ben Parker, I once again went back to the old Ditko Spider-Man. For some reason, his aunt, even though he was a young teenager, his aunt and uncle were ancient. So
I know.
So I chose for Ben Parker, Peter Falk. Yes, he's dead, but he was still alive, making Columbo mysteries in 2002.
Oh my God!
Made for TV movies. He released quite a few of them.
All right.
And you love Peter Falk.
I love Peter Falk. That's true, but I can't see him as Ben Parker. I'm gonna have to. I can see him in a no, hell no. Victor Gamber.
I do not know who that is.
I know you don't, but he's been on stage, screen, and TV, the silver screen, all that stuff since the 70s. And look at him on the graphic. Perfect. Silver hair, and not too good looking. I mean, come on. Tom Selleck as Ben Parker.
No, I chose Peter Falk as Ben
I'm
Parker.
sorry, that's even worse.
Tom Selleck will be playing a dual role in my movie.
As always. What you got next?
Next we have May Parker.
Yeah.
And I thought May Parker is kind of a reserved, kind of quiet, very caring. I chose Blythe Danner.
Oh, God, I love that.
That's a great pick, isn't it?
That's a great pick. Gosh darn it. But I had to pull out the trump card and pick Meryl Streep.
Nope, I don't see it.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely don't see it.
I don't care what you think. What I think is Meryl Streep is going to be in this movie.
I think
all the subsequent ones.
I think I got you on that one.
I don't think so.
All right, for Dr. Otto Octavius, I went with this guy's portrayal of the villain or one of the bad guys in True Romance, Gary Oldman.
How dare you. Again, how dare you. Love Gary Oldman.
Give him the bowl cut hairstyle, give him the glasses, that guy's Doc Ock.
I don't see him as Doc Ock, and I'll tell you why right now. Doc Ock is a short, stout man, and that's why I chose Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito?
Slap a bowl cut wig on him, and he's Otto Octavius. Look at the Ditko Spider-Man, man. Come on. He's short and stout.
No, I cannot see him as Doc Ock. I really can't.
It's not your movie, it's mine.
Next we have the Sandman.
Sandman, so what are we jumping into? Spider-Man 3
I'm
here?
going back to, yes, I'm going back to the old Spider-Man, the original Sandman from the comics. He was big, he was mean.
Yes.
And I chose Dwayne Johnson.
Holy mackerel. I would always be down with a Dwayne Johnson pick. Not in this case. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Well, I chose Dwayne Johnson because he can glare.
Yes.
He can be gruff. His portrayal in Doom.
Yeah, all right.
That's
terrible movie, but
it was a terrible movie, but he did show he could be a villain.
All right, not bad. All right, not good, but not bad. Nick Cage. Nicolas Cage playing the unhinged Sandman. He's a hardened criminal. Flint Marco. He gets let out. He can play caring. He can play unhinged. Sandman is both.
See, I gotta say, one of the things I really hated about the movie was how caring the Sandman was. To me, he was always that evil, cares about nothing psychopath.
Yeah, you're right about that, but that was a Hollywood thing.
But that's why I went with Dwayne Johnson.
Who's never caring. Okay.
All right.
Did you see Escape to Witch Mountain?
He was not caring in Doom.
True. You said you based it on your Doom. Okay.
Yes, I saw Escape from Witch Mountain. And Race to Witch Mountain. All right, next we have Eddie Brock.
Yes.
The other half of the Venom symbiote.
Correct.
And for this part, I chose, I'm just going to say it because he needs no explanation, Clive Owen.
Oh, man. I hate to love that.
Oh, he's got
a
kind of like a dark shadow about him.
Yeah. I think he may have been too old around that time, so I did a little bit of research for my pick because I knew yours was going to suck. And for Eddie Brock, I chose
Listen to him. I know you love it.
I chose Chris Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
Back in 2002, he was doing a little bit of like TV across the pond, and I researched an old show called Neighbors, and he had that just out of high school body, not too swole around that time, so please graphic be from about that time in '02. So I thought he'd play a really good Eddie Brock, trumping the wonderful Tom.
All right, next we have Gwen Stacy.
Yes.
The love interest.
Yeah.
The most tragic death in Marvel's history.
True, but not in these movies.
But not in these movies. I decided on Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh man, that's good. I like SMG, and I also like Sarah Michelle Gellar.
You chose Sarah Michelle Gellar?
No, I did not choose her. I chose Kristen Bell. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's tall. She's blonde.
And that's
she's
about
perky. Hey, she had chops back then, and you saw 'em. And she's got chops now.
I'm just giving
and
you a hard
see 'em.
time. It's a solid pick. And for her father, Captain Stacy, our last pick, I chose George Clooney.
Yeah, all right. That's decent.
It's my unlimited budget.
Decent. Well, you know what? For for Captain Stacy, I took actually one of your picks, and I chose Tom Selleck as Captain Stacy.
You know
Mustache, authoritative, very, very cop-like. He's playing a cop now in the show. So give it up for Tom
I
Selleck.
think either gentleman would have done a stellar job.
Yeah, either one.
I think we're
yours.
even on that one.
I think not. What do you think? I think you should think what we think.
Adonis, pull yourself together.